Hey guys, if you've seen any of the videos from any of the bigger YouTube gun channels or even some of the smaller ones, you know that recently YouTube has enacted some new anti-gun policies in terms of what is allowable content on YouTube videos. I gotta say, I don't like to delve into politics or whatnot, but this is bullshit. Let me give you a rundown of some of the changes, which I printed out because I guess I'm 90 and I actually print things out. But the policies on content featuring firearms, they're now specifically banning certain types of content, including those intended to sell firearms or certain firearm accessories through direct sales. So they say, for example, private sales by individuals, or links to sites that matter that sell these items. Okay, why exactly? In what universe is prohibiting someone to legally exercise their rights, in this case their right to own a firearm, considered a prohibited action and something worthy of censorship? It makes absolutely no sense. Now, there was somebody put a video on how to perform a straw man purchase, how to dodge an NCIS check. Okay, sure, I could see someone saying, hey, that doesn't do the public any good, but personally, they shouldn't censor anything unless it creates a clear and present danger. It should be treated like a First Amendment issue. And people can say, it's a private company, YouTube can do whatever the hell they want. And I didn't mean to get into this already, but I'm gonna do it anyway because screw it, I'm pissed off enough that I don't care. So, the thing about people saying it's a private company, they can do what they want, is the whole cognitive dissonance of the left in general. I'm not a whole big left and right kind of guy, but this just fucking reeks of liberal horse shit, right? Let me lay it down for you this way. These same people that would tell me all day long or tell Christian bakers that they have to cater to homosexual marriages and homosexual couples, and if they don't, they're going to go to prison or they're going to face steep fines, would in the same breath tell you that they have the right to censor things that they don't agree with, while at the same time espousing the fact that they're all for freedom of speech, all for freedom of expression, but the truth is, they don't care, you're wrong, and their Machiavellian view on it is the end justifies the means. So they're saving the dumb, idiot, right-wing gun owners from hurting themselves and letting children get guns and killing each other every single day, even when that's not even kind of the case, and even if it were, it's none of their goddamn business to tell me or anybody else how to live our lives. And how dare they be so damn patronizing? Are you freaking joking me? You're not the collective world's parent, and you shouldn't even strive to be. I'll get back to it, but among other things that they want to ban are certain accessories as well, right? Or videos on how to either use, install, or whatever. These accessories include, but may not be limited to, accessories that enable a firearm to simulate automatic fire or convert a firearm to automatic fire. For example, it states bump stocks. Doesn't convert to automatic fire, that's bullshit, you're an idiot, you don't understand what the term means. Gatling triggers, again, one pull of the trigger equals one launch of a projectile. According to the BATFE, that is not a de facto machine gun, and you are in no position to set those definitions. You are not an authority on firearms, you are the antithesis of an authority on firearms. But I digress. Drop-in auto sears and conversion kits. While drop-in auto sears can convert a gun into a de facto machine gun in the eyes of the ATF, installing one, if it's registered or the individual installing one has the correct licensing for it, is not a felony, is not a crime. And as far as conversion kits, again, the person could, for all they know, be an SOT-07 and have every right to install these, right? Again, not YouTube's place to tell me what I can and can't do. And finally, and this is the kick right in the pants and demonstrates just how short-sighted and dim-witted the people are who are writing this, if not just outright evil. But in general, I try to assume incompetence over malice, because I try to believe that most people are genuinely decent people. But here it is. And high-capacity magazines, according to their definition, are magazines or belts carrying more than 30 rounds. Okay, where did they get that information from? Okay, an FNP90 holds 50 rounds in a magazine, right? That's a standard capacity magazine. DP28, 47 rounds in a pan. I'm seeing weird numbers here. It's almost like the people who wrote this law don't know anything about firearms, other than they're scary. If what I like is so offensive to your sensibilities, dude, look in the top right corner of your browser, there's a big red X. Click it. Get fucked. I don't care. If you don't want to watch this, don't watch it. Go home. Nobody cares if you're here. Nobody cares if you're offended. Nobody cares if you like my videos. I certainly don't give a shit. I don't make any money off this crap. I do this because I like to do it. So if you find what I have to say offensive, maybe grow a pair. Secondly, as I'll get back to it, provides instructions or manufacturing a firearm, ammunition, high-capacity magazine, homemade silencer or suppressor, or certain firearm accessories such as those listed above. This includes instructions on how to convert a firearm to automatic or simulated automatic firing capabilities. And then finally, and this is the coup de grace to our rights, shows users how to install the above-mentioned accessories or modifications. Okay, first off, above-mentioned, hyphenated, is how you say it if you're a toddler. It's aforementioned. Secondary, so me installing a magazine into a rifle is how to assemble, one could argue, a high-capacity, by your definition, magazine into a firearm and thus get me prohibited. Dude, I already get marked on so many videos. I get demonetized on easily a third of everything I put up, even if it's completely harmless. You know that Umarex video I put up on their air gun? Yeah, that was demonetized because someone had to rustle their jimmies and it was real scary. Like, what? I don't even understand who these people are that feel the need to go onto YouTube channels and just shitpost all day long about how butthurt they are about the firearms and the state of firearms laws and rights in America. Look, if there was something I adamantly disagreed with, I could see somebody going to the trouble of trying to strike up a conversation and say, you know what, I think you're wrong. That's the thing. These guys go on to channels like mine, like VSO, buddy of mine, like Tim Harmson's channel, Military Arms channel, and they just flag it because it hurts their feelings. Or they feel like, I have to do this because it's the right thing. Some kids died recently and that means someone's rights are null and void. It doesn't, right? I hate to quote this, but your dead kids don't trump my rights. They don't. It sucks. I'm sorry that anybody had to die. It's terrible. Nobody should ever be shot to death in a school. But guess what? Sometimes, in order to have the freedoms we do as Americans, stuff like that can just happen, right? I'm sorry it's that way. Maybe if we had someone on site that was a little more brave, it wouldn't have gone down the same way. But I digress. The biggest hypocritical portion of this entire thing is if you go on to YouTube's website and go to YouTube/YT/about. That's their about statement. That's like their mission statement, their direction, what the core values are of YouTube and what drove its creators to create the platform for sharing videos that they did. They list 4 freedoms, right? They're 4 essential freedoms according to them. The first one being freedom of expression. They further clarify, we believe people should be able to speak freely, share opinions, foster open dialogue, and that creative freedom leads to new voices, formats, and possibilities. Well, there's already one strike against them. That's clearly not the way they actually feel. They feel that way so long as your opinion is in line with either them or their donors or supporters, or as long as it's in vogue. I guarantee you if the overwhelming majority of the tech sector and Hollywood tomorrow said, you know what, guns are actually okay, it's something totally different, I'm sure we'd see a complete 180. I continue. The second giant pillar of their essential core freedoms, right? Freedom of information. We believe everyone should have easy, open access to information and that video is a powerful force for education, building understanding, and documenting world events, big or small. I agree with this statement, but it doesn't apply because you guys don't believe the Kool-Aid that you're freaking brewing. You don't drink it yourself. You think, yeah, do as I say, not as I do. You know, YouTube knows better than these dumb, dangerous Americans who can't be trusted with rights. Freaking insane. The next one is freedom of opportunity. We believe everyone should have a chance to be discovered, build a business, and succeed on their own terms, and that people, not gatekeepers, decide what's popular. Again, runs contrary to this entire thing. They should have no hand in this. As long as I'm not posting something illegal, like I'm posting how to bomb American forces, how to kill police officers, something horrific like that, then they have no business censoring this. None. Freaking insane. And of course, the fourth one is the freedom to belong. We believe everyone should be able to find communities of support, break down barriers, transcend borders, and come together around shared interests and passions. They should have put a little asterisk at the end and said, as long as it coincides with our sensibilities. They forgot to you know, that little, maybe it's in some super fine print, maybe it's in white, and that's why I didn't see it, but I don't think so. The reality is, as long as your opinion runs contrary to YouTube's, or at least to their masters at this moment, then it doesn't matter what you do, they can shut you down and they'll get away with it because they're a monopoly. Them, Facebook, Instagram, they're all using very similar censorship programs going forward. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This will only get worse. And these people literally answer to nobody. Hell, I know guys with 500,000 subscribers that can't get a direct line to YouTube. So what's the recourse? I don't know. At this moment, we're going to need someone to step up and create a new video sharing program or video sharing website that allows users to actually post things, videos, information, whatever, without risk of being censored because it runs contrary to the sensibilities of the people who own the website. Now, whether that's like in-range TV posting on Pornhub or maybe some guys posting on Twitch, right now, I don't know. What I do know is in the meantime, you guys can head on over to, and I put a link down below in the description, Google's page on this new firearms policy, click on no, this was not helpful, and in the little description bar, tell them exactly what's wrong with treating Americans like toddlers and enforcing their own censorship to block our political views, despite the fact that they're becoming just as much a part of the freedom of information and freedom of expression as the printing press, as mail, as radio, as TV, whatever, that they don't have the right to silence our voices, and they're not going to get away with it. That's all I got for now, guys. If I find out anything else in the near future, I'll post another video, but in the meantime, I'm trying to find out if it's even worth my time to post videos anymore because there's a very real chance that I'll get my channel shut down. So I'm currently in the process of backing up all my videos, which is a whole nother freaking mess in general. But if you guys want to show your appreciation for the content I create and you want to show that, yes, you want me to stick around and that YouTube cannot silence me, it cannot snuff out gun channels, you can always go on to Patreon/Burst Review and show your support there. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Burst Reviews.